Whoever the new Vikings GM ends up being, what will likely be the first major decision for him or her is what to do with Kirk Cousins. A Cousins trade is a real possibility for Minnesota this offseason. You need to free up some cap space. If you're the Vikings, you trade him before June 1st, you free up $35 million. In terms of who the replacement would be if the Vikings were to trade Kirk away, that's a whole different segment. But initially, you may say, well, who the hell is going to trade for Kirk Cousins and that $35 million cap hit? Well, I've got 4 teams for you. We're going to start with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger is out of there. Mason Rudolph is under contract for next season, so that's not going to get it done. Maybe at pick 20, the Steelers go quarterback, but supply and demand, the talent at the quarterback position is just not great at all for this upcoming draft. Nice weapons on offense. Kirk Cousins could be a good fit in Pittsburgh. Number 2, the Denver Broncos. This makes the most sense in the world. Drew Lock clearly not the answer. They've been trying to figure out the quarterback position in Denver forever now. They were a top 10 defense this past season. They are literally a decent quarterback away from getting to the next level. Kirk Cousins to Denver seems inevitable at this point. Number 3, the Carolina Panthers. Took a chance on Sam Darnold. That was a flop. The Cam Newton reunion wasn't any better. They had the second-ranked defense along with the 4th worst passing attack. They've shown a willingness in being aggressive, trading for a quarterback, and although I feel that Denver makes the most sense, Carolina may be more desperate. If anything, if you're the Vikings, you can honestly sit back and wait for Carolina to call you first. And number 4, the Indianapolis Colts. This could be a long shot, although they also need a quarterback because Carson Wentz, he just ain't it. In fact, if you're an opposing team playing the Indianapolis Colts, like we saw this past season, if you find a way to limit Jonathan Taylor, you basically guarantee yourself a win. Now, the hiccup or the obstacle in trying to make this happen, if Kirk is to get traded to the Colts, the Wentz contract. He's got a $28 million cap hit for next season. Now, if you find a trade partner for Wentz, then you free yourself of that entire cap number altogether. But who's willing to trade for Carson Wentz at this point? Now, the upside is after this upcoming season, starting in 23, the rest of Wentz's contract is completely voidable. So maybe there's a team out there that's willing to say, okay, we'll use Wentz as a bridge quarterback. But I feel like of the 4 teams that I've mentioned, the Colts, that's the least likely scenario to happen, but still possible nonetheless. As far as the 4 teams, going to rank them in order from most likely to least likely, I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos, but don't sleep on the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to put the Panthers at 2, Steelers at 3, the Colts at 4. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you feel like there's another team out there that, in your humble opinion, is willing to trade for Kirk Cousins, speak it into existence. I really don't care if the Vikings trade or keep Kirk Cousins. I just know that this is going to be the first major decision for whoever the GM is going to be for the Minnesota Vikings. Next video is tomorrow. We'll see you then.